On GB News, host Dan Wootton and guest Nigel Farage reacted to the royal statement, in which former politician Mr. Farage said he believed Mr. Clarkson should not have apologised. He said, "To apologise in the way that he did was wrong. I mean, you can say, look, if what I wrote upset you, I'm sorry, but I wrote it because I believed it at the time, or I was making a sort of analogy with Game of Thrones. And you can say that from your toenails to the follicles on your head, that you apologize with your whole being and soul, but you can't appease bullies." Mr. Farage then added, "They used the opportunity to accuse him of being a conspiracy theorist, a misogynist, and a hate-monger. You begin to understand this is what cancel culture is actually all about. It isn't about disagreeing and asking for backtracks and apologies. It's about the destruction of those with different views." Mr. Farage then spoke about King Charles and how he believes the monarch should react to Prince Harry's new book, Spare, which was released last week. Mr. Farage said, "If King Charles thinks for 1 minute he can buy off Harry and stop him from writing another book, and one after that about his affair with Camilla when he was married to Diana, because that's what this is really all about, I think. If he thinks he can appease Prince Harry, then surely the way they've responded to Jeremy Clarkson tells you that can never be done, and any thought of peace talks out of this coronation would be, in my opinion, a terrible mistake. Better to act decisively now from the king to strike these people out for what they are, otherwise the more you give in the more they will attack." Kiwi-born journalist Mr. Wootton also agreed with Mr. Farage and said that he believes King Charles has had a really difficult start to his reign. He added, "But King Charles has to realize, Nigel, the appeasement strategy of Harry and Meghan has not worked. He has been trying to appease these idiots for months, and they've still unleashed, even though he welcomed them back into the bosom of the royal family for the late Queen's funeral." In response, Mr. Farage said, "There is no appeasing evil like this, and it's a very strong word to use, but it's evil to see that response, the words they used tonight.